What's going on? This is Coach Marcus. We got some new players on the field. So we got Linval Joseph and nDomukong, which just signed. Now, I got a feeling that Joseph will probably play. Linval Joseph will probably play this weekend. And nDomukong, not sure about that one, but we'll see. I know he's. I saw the press conference today. I know he wants to play, but that might be a tall order, a very tall order. So it all depends on what they see in him. If they want him to wait, or if they want him to, if they think he can suit up and contribute. So it'll be an interesting thing to see what they decide to do. We shouldn't have any problems handling the Colts, but we shouldn't have had any problems handling the Commanders either. And you see how that went. So I think we'd be okay without him. I think Linval, like I said, Linval is going to play, but I don't think nDomukong will. So now everybody knows what our issue is, right? Not that it was a big secret. The Texans pretty much laid the blueprint on how to run through us and also how to play the run against us. So even though they lost the game, Texas played a pretty good game. The Commanders, they're going to give everybody else a lot of good tape on what they should do against us. So even though the reason why we lost the game was our fault, I think that's a situation where we gave that game away. But I've said enough about that. We're on to the Colts now. So, but we should be able to handle the Colts. We should be able to handle the Colts. So let's hope we don't have any surprises, to say the least, and they will go in there and handle their business. Because now all the pressure's on them. They say the pressure's off of them because they finally lost the game and this, that, and the other. And while that's true, but again, now the blueprint is out on you. Now teams know how to beat you. So what are you going to do? How will you respond? So it's going to be interesting to see what Gannon puts together, because if we continue to have games like this and it costs us games, he's going to catch it. He's going to catch hell about it. So I want to see how he's going to change it up a little bit, implement the new pieces on the board. I would love to see a 50 front with Fletcher Cox and Linval Joseph and nDomukong all on the field at the same time. We can do that. You run the 50 front, you run the bare front, you change some things around on who you get coming off the edge and what you want to do if you want to have an extra linebacker or bring a safety up. So there's a couple different ways we can play with those pieces on the board, so to speak. But let's see if he's going to do it or if he's going to stick to what he's been doing. That's the problem. We've got all the pieces. Change it up a little bit. You don't have to change everything drastically, but tweak it up. Show these teams something they ain't seen before or they haven't seen yet on film. That's the key. And that's what's going to sustain us going into the end of the year and into the playoffs. You got to show them something that they haven't seen before so they don't know how to react. And when you do stuff like that, that's the difference between putting some points on the board and getting out ahead so you don't have to play catch up. So we'll see what they're going to do. All eyes are on Gannon this week. The offense, let's just assume that we're not going to drop the balls we dropped last week. And the offense is going to run the ball a little bit more. But all eyes are on Gannon and the defense. And let's get this dub this weekend and keep it moving. All right? Go Birds.